on eggshells, dancing on a landmine. This is not the life I had dreamt for me. Waking to screaming from in my head and from your mouth. You cannot break what is already broken. Take the time you need to pull your head out of your ass. I am a patient man, no less. Take the damn Corvette, but leave me just one cigarette. Heaven knows I've tried, and heaven knows you've lied. I'm ripping off that mask that you hide behind. You've made it further than so many that came before. Now leave me in my misery, close that door. Waking alone, screaming's now just in my head. Memories replay like a one-out VHS. Take the time you need to pull your head out of your ass. I am a patient man, no less. Take the damn Corvette, but leave me just one cigarette. Don't look back, just walk away. Sleep in there, bed you've made. I've tried, and heaven knows you've lied. I'm ripping off that mask that you hide behind. You've made it further than so many that came before. Now leave me in my misery, close that door.
Yeah, had a whole opening like going in my head, but I went into panic mode because I'm not going to get into details, but basically I put a message in there and I pushed this to next week because it still says Grinch-headed bastard child. Oops, I should probably fix that. No, so I thought something had just blown up, okay, but that wasn't the case, and that we're not going to mention anything more about it. I completely misread something. And I'm like, oh God, and I can't. I'm let's just be quiet for tonight, and I'll see you next week. But that wasn't the case. I'm a fucking idiot, okay? But it was very easily. I can't tell you the details, but you can see how I made that mistake. So sorry to freak everyone out. And confuse everyone. We're going live tonight, and we're just going to go on as scheduled. Yes, Angry Grinch guy. There you go. I like that. Life's Adventures. I'm not angry though. No. It's my platform now. We do have a theme for tonight, but we're going to take a couple minutes because this is my platform, and I've got a couple things that I want to address. There's hate going around. There's hate that involves the woman that I am madly in love with. So I'm going to take this time to tell you a bit of the backstory about how things came to be. And I promise you it's all positive. I will acknowledge the hate. I will acknowledge the some miscommunication, some very, very bad things said about me, having never said anything bad about anyone in his life. I mean, okay, everyone says bad things about people. But I try not to make that my agenda. I ask questions if I'm concerned about something, and I try to tend to just leave it at that. So that said, there's been a couple videos past couple days by a family member, a brother, and and I'm really sad that the way things are headed. Kind of caught me off guard, blindsided, and this is the why, and this is where I'm going to tell you the story about how I came to be where I am sitting here today. So my wife and I have been married 8 years. We have spent the last 7 of those years with me. Well, yeah, the first 7 with me on drugs, on a drug, and that was my fault. That's my bad. It didn't let me be the person that I am, the person you see today. This past year, this past year and the 2 or 3 years prior, we had ups and downs. You guys see a lot of positivity because that's all I try to bring to the public. You guys didn't see the fights, the arguing, the things that every couple does, but not like that, not in the way that we did. I made the decision I made, and I addressed this last week, but I feel now I have to reiterate some of it because it's not sticking in some people's heads. We were unhappy for a very long time. We had happy moments. We had many more unhappy moments. It was not a healthy relationship. And I made the decision to end something as opposed to, I had 2 options: either end this and move on with my life, or stay in this unhappy marriage and make both of us miserable. And that's not fair to either one of us. It's not fair to me, but it's also not fair to her, to Mrs. G. So I made a difficult decision. It was easy in one sense because I knew I was not in love, and I knew that we were going to be miserable. But it was also difficult because I would be changing the kind of leaving a comfort zone. I'd be changing what I thought I knew about life and about the daily process and about how I was living and the routine, trivial things, but still a lot of them. Like you have to do laundry, you have to cook for myself, you have to be a bachelor again, but it was better than being miserable. So let's fast forward a little bit to there was some hate going around and someone making fun of a lot of people in the family and a lot of people in the paranormal community, which I've been accepted into, and I know I'm not paranormal. I know it's not what I do. I'm very interested in it, and I love everyone that has welcomed me in here. There have been some things said that you all just tolerate me. I'm not really paranormal. I never claimed to be. But if y'all just tolerate me, anyone who just tolerates me, it's okay if you click off now. That's all right. I don't blame you for doing that, and I won't hold it against you. You got it's your mouse, it's your screen. You watch whatever you want to watch. I won't take offense. If I'm not your cup of tea, that's okay. But I know I've made a lot of friends and a lot of family members, and that's bullshit if someone's saying, oh, we all just tolerate you, you're not really paranormal. I don't buy into that, because there's a lot of you that are my brothers and sisters, and that's the truth. So what has been happening as of late is people were getting bashed in the family, and one person in particular that I will get to in a minute. I defended the whole family. Someone else took it upon themselves to show this to Wacky Witch, saying, look, this guy's defending you and the family, and this is really cool. Baby, I'm going to put you on blast. She ignored it. She's like, I don't want anything to do with that angry, that upset guy, that Mr. Mean Man, because that was what she thought, and naturally, rightfully so. So this person forwarded it to her again. She ignored it a second time. She goes, yeah, okay, no. The third time's a charm. She watched it. I never came to her asking for subs. She came to me after this person took it upon themselves to share it with her. She came to me and said, wow, this is great. God is putting it on my heart to monetize you because you're very talented. And I was very grateful. I never asked for it. That's not my style. So I want to take a few minutes to, clear the air as far as my side of the story and tell you how things actually happened. So this would have been a Friday night. And when she finally watched the premiere Friday night about the certain pissed off Southern saucy boy, it was a Friday night, and she went live, and immediately I started seeing the sub count going up. I'm like, oh, what's this all about? So I found out she had went live, and you guys can go and watch that live. It's from a few weeks ago. And she was playing the parody, and she's talking about it, and so happy that someone had her back. She needed someone to have her back in this, because you don't talk that way about a woman or about a human being, but this person was. And cat, yeah, my cat's in heat. Sorry, but this person was, and he was really hurting her. So the fact that somebody was coming to defend her was a blessing in and of itself. And I had no idea that it would go this way. I thought, oh, she might see it and get a chuckle out of it, say, oh, thanks for sticking up for all of us. No, the fact of the matter is, nobody was defending her. No one was sticking up for her and saying, hey, all this stuff that's being said is not true. She had no one in her corner. And I was the one who came into her corner, and not just her corner, but a lot of the family. So we developed a fairly tight-knit friendship because she, I'm going to blow her spot up again. She asked for my help in the Sunglasses on Stream parody that she wrote to attack me. Low key, I helped her put the pieces together. She wrote it, filmed it, and got me the footage. I laid the backing track underneath it and sent it back to her. So immediately we were already working together. We had a good rapport. We had a good business mindset of how to run things on a channel. She was giving me pointers, being quite further up there in subscribers than I am. And I was giving her pointers, being a bit adept at, is adept? No, astute. Astute is the word I want. Astute at editing. So I'm helping her there. And we're strengthening each other and building a friendship based on our individual strengths. She's not a homewrecker. I told Mrs. G what's going on, and you guys saw that last Monday night. It was called Changes. Everything went down about a week before that, and I decided to go live that coming Monday to address it publicly. And the only reason I was doing that is because I didn't want people to say, hey, how's Mrs. G doing? Hey, where's she at? I just wanted to say, hey, guys, this is what's going on. Let's stay cordial. Let's support her in this, because I'm the one making the decision. And I left it at that. I wanted it to be publicly known just so there were no misconceptions, no misunderstandings. But you can't avoid misunderstandings, as we're finding out. So Wacky and I were good friends through this. She supported me and uplifted me, and it was really a very, very much a friendship, but more so a business relationship. It was incredible how her work ethic was very much like mine. She's calling me to do a collaboration. She's just been in this for a very long time. And I was really taken by her dedication to it. I said, I want to do this. I want to make YouTube my main source of income someday. I'd like to be charismatic enough and open enough and enjoyable enough and positive enough to have enough people that enjoy what I do. And I feel that in me. I did a few bits of acting during my 11th and 12th grade years in high school. I was in West Side Story, so I love being on stage. I've sung in a couple bands, only a couple gigs, which was years ago. And the most recent band, well, we're broken up right now. Spent all this time looking for a bassist, and then we finally get him. And 2 months later, everyone's like, nah. So now I'm singing for my uncle's band, which you guys know about that. Walking, that's their song. So you guys know the story there. But getting back to the topic at hand, and I know it's been 15 minutes, and I promise not to go on too much longer. We will open the panel and go on to the theme for tonight. But I wanted to finish up this story. And you know me, I tend to ramble. I try to keep it interesting. It doesn't always work, and I'm okay with that. So we developed a very tight-knit business relationship / budding friendship. She had come to me very apprehensively to just to say, hey, I really like the person you are. And that I was taken with that. And the friendship turned into something a little bit deeper. And it was surprising at first because I thought, wow, this person really gets me, and we're so much alike with our craziness, our sense of humor, what we like to bring to the channel. She does parodies. She's already into the paranormal, so there's an in for me there to get more knowledge on how do I do if I ever wanted to actually hack this stupid Radio Shack thing into a spirit box and get out there and do investigations and take it seriously. I have someone already who can give me great advice on what they've done. She knows Omar. He's done a lot and he's very big. So there's advice there. She could say, here's what he told me would be great, and here's what would work for you. So yes, very business oriented. But something was brewing underneath the surface. No pun intended, brewing. So we really got closer and closer, and at this point I'm already separated. I hadn't made the public announcement yet. It's just bad timing that you guys think she's a homewrecker, because it didn't go down like that. It did not. And I'm here to clear the air for the woman I love. So about 2 weeks ago today is when she finally said, hey, look, I really like the time that we're spending together, working together and just talking. And I said, you know what? I really am too. And we got to talking more and more. We found out that we have even more in common than I could squeeze into a 2-hour live stream. I could go on and on there, and I could never touch upon all of it. She was very, very aware of the hate that was coming when we went public just a few days ago with our relationship. She was very aware that we'd get the horror comments and the homewrecker comments. And you know what? Your guys is not you, but the people who know who I'm talking to, your guys' plan failed, because I was very upset last night. I postponed the live the first time, and that's something I never do. I'm not, that's not who I am. I'm not like, oh, fuck it, I'm not going live. Screw you guys. No, I was damn near in tears because it was seeping into our personal life. We couldn't have a good conversation and be lovey-dovey and cutesy because we have to deal with this hatred, and we should never have to deal with it. But jokes on the haters, it brought us closer. We got to talking, we talked through it, and we got 10 times stronger, and we were 10 times mushier. And like, just when I thought we couldn't get any stronger, we did, and we do. So it didn't happen the way that most people think it did. There was a good gap in there, and I was already unhappy in my heart for many years. She's been single for a good many a year as well, focusing on her son, who's Daryl, a budding talent just like his mother, and he's such a great young man. He really is, and I love talking to him too. We play video games together, so things progressed from there. We took it naturally. We took it slowly. It was a week or so before it was over a week before we decided, let's just say, fuck the haters. It's going to come our way. Fuck it. Let's go public. And we did on Twitter. She did first, and then I retweeted it, and everyone eventually found out, hey, this is a real relationship. So the hate does hurt. It does hinder things, but it doesn't hinder our relationship, and it never will. We're not going anywhere as far as her and I. I love this woman. She's going to, we're spending the rest of our life together. We're merging our channels in the sense that we're helping each other out. I'm helping her edit. She's helping me advertise. She's handling the merch. We are a couple, but we are also business partners. And it's like you ever see that, what's that? Oh, I don't know. It's that house renovation show with the husband and wife, Chip and Joanna or whatever. They are husband and wife. They're also business partners. I never thought I'd have a business partner that I would fall in love with, but I did, and she did too. So, yes, go Gold Coast, Joanne and Chip, yes. So yeah, those of you who are spreading the hate, you don't know the whole story. Fixer upper, thank you, honey. See, she thinks she gets any thought that's not in my head that it should be. She puts it in there because we were thinking like this. We are one brain in two bodies. And I can't explain that. I know it sounds mushy, but it is the absolute God's honest truth. And it's the way we interact. It's the way we finish each other's sentences after 2.5 weeks, like of knowing her. And after about, 2 weeks now of us officially pushing it in a direction that eventually led to us falling in love. And so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of clear our names and let you know that yes, thank you, Terry. We are soulmates. And we never knew that it would be this way. And we couldn't, it was so strong that we tried to fight it. She's even like, she asked me, I asked her, like, what are we doing? Have I been single long enough? Well, I've been single in my heart for 3 years, but, not completely, in that I still lived with who, and she's out of the house now. She went to stay elsewhere. And I'm still going to say, please support Mrs. G, because she needs to know that her family is still there. You guys have gotten to know her. And I'm never going to stop saying that, Please do the right thing. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Support her as a human being, despite our differences, her and I's differences, But yeah, we hit it so fast and so hard with finding out how similar we were. We just said, this is something bigger than the both of us. We can't ignore this. So I'm going to say it one more time. Wacky Witch is the furthest thing from a home wrecker. We knew that it would look that way. But if you're a true family member, if you're a true friend of mine and a family member of mine and hers, you should probably ask for the whole story before you just start throwing out terms like that side chick, home wrecker. She's the most incredible woman I've ever met in my entire life. And the fact that you didn't come to me and you decided to go public with hateful names, hateful labels put on her, and hate put against our relationship and my decision. The fact that you did that instead of coming to me privately first and saying, hey, is there more to this story? That just shows that you're not a true friend of mine, and you don't care enough about either one of us to ask the questions privately. If I had any dirt on anybody and I was confused about it, I would go to them if I care about you enough. And those of you, you know who you are. The point is, if you can learn anything from this for you haters out there, if you care enough about somebody and you're confused and you hear things and you suspect things and things look a certain way, take the time. Don't look like an asshole by name calling, and then you find out, oh shit, that's not how it went down. My bad. Now I look like an idiot because I just made fun of them and called someone awful names. Called a woman awful names: homewrecker, slut, whore, side chick. You're the scum of the earth if you call a woman that. I don't care what she's done in her life, which Wacky Witch hasn't done anything, but I just mean in general. I don't care what a woman or a person has done in their life. Nobody deserves name calling of that caliber. You're better than that, people. You're better than that. I thought you were. The haters, that is. Not all of you. Of course not all of you. That goes without saying. If you don't take the time to get the whole story and to talk to somebody privately and personally, then you don't care enough about them, and you're not their family. And that goes for anyone out there that you call family. If you don't take the time to find out, number one, you're not family. You don't care enough about that person. And number two, when the truth does come out and you see how things really went down, you're going to have some egg on your face. I get nothing for love. I have nothing but love for everybody, even the haters. The names I'm not going to mention because that's not how I do things. I said what I wanted to, and I addressed things publicly that I felt needed to be addressed. But we're going to leave it at that. I will always, always come to the defense of Wacky Witch. That's what you do when you are with somebody. What you do, even if this person is wrong. I'm not saying Wacky Witch is wrong in anything, but let's throw this example out there. Baby, it's okay. Let's throw this example out there. Let's say your girl or your significant other, doesn't matter, girl, guy, anything, was wrong, and you know it. You address that wrong with them privately. Publicly, you defend them. Because if they're wrong, you're wrong together. That's what love is. If I do something or she does something, I'm pointing like she's in the room. She's not. I wish. If either one of us does something and it's wrong, we never, ever publicize that it's wrong and bash them and put them in a negative light. We defend them and defend their honor as good partners, love partners in life. And then privately, you go to that person and say, babe, you kind of fucked up with that, you know? And if you don't do that, you're never going to survive as a couple. I don't care who you are out there. You're never going to survive as a couple. You never, ever tell publicly that your significant other is wrong, even if they are. You uplift them. If they're wrong, you're wrong together in public. Get used to it. That's the way love is. That's the way love should be. That's the way love, it's the only way love can be and last. If you can't get that part, you're not going to have anything else. So that said, we're in love and we're not going anywhere. And you're going to see a lot of cutesy, lovey-dovey, mushy, give you diabetes, sweet, sugary shit on Twitter. I'm going to be doing a lot more love songs when I do covers. I'm still going to be doing the parodies. Depending on if Wacky Witch comes back with another parody after the Eat the Witch parody, which I'm glad some of you got the double meaning. But those of you who didn't, rewatch it and look at every word and just think of it. Just think and comment if you get it. But if she comes back with another, which she'll probably ask for my help on it, because we do, we collab, we lift each other up, and we make sure that if she's going to snap back at me, I'm going to make sure that it's the best video that makes her look the best. And that's what we do, you know. I'm going to give her, help her develop the best punch back into my face. And if she wants to do that, then I will be probably clapping back next Monday, with a retaliation to her. But I really think that the parodies are going to go back to the random topics where it's, you know, I'm singing about bananas. I'm singing about, I'm doing a Richard Marx parody that it's about the most inappropriate thing I've ever done. The Right Here Waiting for You. Those of you who know, you know. If you don't know, look up Taking Care of Business with the rubber chicken as the oh my God. If you guys have it, drop the link in the chat. Go ahead, have fun. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the inappropriate, goofy, silly parodies very soon. But the unhappy, pissed off Southern man parodies, that was all done in jest. That was all done in good fun. And we actually debated whether or not to put out that one last one. We said, should we do it? Should we put it out? We weren't sure. We second guessed. We're like, you know what? He's not clapping back. Maybe we should just let it go. And then he started, we saw some comments. So we're like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. So you guys, he's not clapped back. He has, just not in video. Okay. So that's another thing. You don't know the whole story there. So we decided, okay, we are going to clap back one more time and just make it a done deal. And we're going to make it fun. And we're going to try to steer him in a positive direction with it. And if you didn't get that from the Sweet Child of Mine parody, the one with three of us doing it, where it's me and then her and then Dustin, if you didn't get that we're turning it positive, rewatch it. Because at the end we say, you know, you should be nice, you know, you're so upset, you're so angry, you're so mean. And when we poke a little bit of fun, you know, but never just, and for the record, there's been a lot of misunderstanding that she, and a rumor that, watch her stuff. This is I've watched it. This is absolutely not the case. There's rumor that she has made fun of his deceased son. That never happened. And I don't want to bring up any more details about this person. You all know who he is, but I had to clear the air there. She's not that kind of person. She would never do that. I've watched the videos that people believe that's what she did. Nope, it's a different character. She's not that kind of person. She would never do that. She has a son. I have a son. We have two sons together that I'm hoping will get to know each other great someday soon. But no, to say that she's making fun of anyone's deceased child is despicable. If you got that out of her content, I'm sorry, but you're very, very mistaken. That's not who she is. No. Absolutely not. And that really hurts that someone got that and shined her in that light. I don't like that at all. That's a gross misrepresentation of who she is and what she stands for as a mother. You know? So, we're in love. We're not going anywhere. And the more hate that comes our way, the more we're going to spin it around and throw positivity back at it. And the stronger her and I are going to grow together. We're feeding off the hate and turning it to nothing but positivity and nothing but allowing us to grow stronger and closer. So you're trying to tear us apart with hate. It's kind of backfiring. It did last night. I was very upset last night. And those of you who know, they know. It really got to me because I was betrayed by a family member. And I didn't do a damn thing to anybody. I spread nothing but love and happiness. And I have fun. And sometimes I'm human. I take it a little far. But I got nothing but love for the bitter guy from the South. Nothing but love. We had fun. And we turned it around at the very end saying, you should be nice. You should be nice, And then Dustin's like, well, what will he do now? What's he going to do now? Is he going to be nice? Let's hope. If you didn't get that, rewatch it. That last bash was not a bash at all. It was just poking fun and trying to make him see, hey, we're lighthearted and you're still a human being. Yeah, you may do a lot of really nasty shit on your channel. You may bash a lot of people. Some of it's for clout, others misunderstandings, but you're still a human being. You're still a human. You're still God's creature. God still created that man. Cat! God still created that man. I know, Brandy, he's a douche, but he's a human being. And how do you be a bigger YouTuber? How do you walk the higher path? You acknowledge what you need to and do it without dropping a single negative name, no name calling. Yes, cat, PLE. And on top of that, you spread the love. You spread that love. You spread it on thick and you spread it on heavy. And don't ever let anyone tell you. No. Let me rephrase that. Don't ever let anyone get inside your head and bring hate that stops you from doing what you want to do on your channel and in your life. Never. Because then they win. And also, what good does it do you? Nothing. Who runs your channel? Who controls your channel? Who makes the decisions for your channel? You do. If your channel's not growing, maybe you need to make some different decisions. Find a different way to be positive. And stop with the negativity. Even the haters out there, I have love for you. All of you. Maybe the buck will stop here. Maybe it won't. But we're not going to propagate hate. And we're not going to bring it up anymore. I've said all I want to say. I've cleared her name. I hope I have. And there's going to be more hate coming. But we are now going to push forward, and I have no reason to ever acknowledge it again. I love you all. Let's get it going. The Fluffy's here. The Sling Blade.
Bro.
The Vaseline's here. What's up, guys?
Yes.
Thanks for letting me go on for like 35 minutes there. I needed to. I had to get it out. Yep.
Yeah, you had to get it out. You have to whip it out and just plow it,
That's right. Oh, we got the Ghost Hunter. Oh, we got the
No.
No. Chris, what's up?
Hey.
What's up?
Thank you, Ian.
What's with your hair?
Hey, Grinch.
What's up? Oh, Jesse says, you two got this. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the support. I love this woman. She's amazing.
Hey, Grinch.
I love this woman, too. Hi, Red. What's up? What's up? What's up?
I gotta go, guys.
What's up there, singer? I love you. I love that this morning. That's great. Great way to wake up. That, singing, and coffee. I loved it. I was sipping it. I'm watching. I'm like, fuck yeah. That was good.
Grinch.
Oh, what's up?
I had an idea. Well, it's actually an idea I had another someone else do when you call the scam bait when you do your scam baiting. When you call the scammers,
They call me.
like,
Actually, they call me.
well, there's actually numbers they could look up, and it gives you the direct number to these call sites, and you can just mess with them.
You DM me a link to that? I will be more than happy to.
And
So,
Any video I make, I'll put your link in the channel in the description.
Hi, Liv. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Maddie. One guy on Twitch, I had him ask the scammer if he's ever been smacked with a rubber chicken.
Oh my god.
And the guy could not answer. The scammer was dumbfounded.
Yeah. Oh, let me do this. Let me pin the comment to the chat. Sorry, because I'm sure it's scrolling past now. Give me one moment.
Hey, Grant.
Hey,
What's up?
Angel, I just followed you on Twitter, by the way.
What's up?
Hey, I keep my wife up to date on what's going on.
Oh, thanks for the super chats, everyone. Sorry, I got caught in the middle. Everyone who's been super chatting, I love you guys. I appreciate it. Sorry to delay my thank you there. Sorry, please continue. I'm a million places right now, but thank you guys.
Oh, ADHD's kicking in, huh?
Pretty much, yes.
No,
What were you saying?
bro. But anyways, I tell my wife everything. I keep her up, and she knows she can tell every time when somebody goes live. I'm excited all day long about the live coming on. But I was telling her about you and Wacky, and she thinks it's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm glad that that's what we want to bring is just positivity to the family, you know?
Yeah,
We're two nutcases coming
I was
together.
on my live stream earlier today. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's all that's needed is positivity.
That's right.
By the way, I don't know if you heard what she just said, but she said Grinch. She said I got too many he's and she's in there. She said
He's having a stroke.
She said that Wacky is really cute.
Oh,
Who said Wacky is cute?
My wife.
Oh, your wife. Oh, okay. I don't know if there's too many he's and she's. You're right. Your wife said that's cool. Awesome. She is cute.
I think
And
Wacky. No,
she did, on a serious note about all the the 30-minute rambling. You call it rambling because you just
it was.
But seriously though, to be honest with you, I don't know how everybody else feels, but seriously, you should not have to explain yourself to anyone. That is none of anybody's business. All you got to do is say, hey, this, and this. That is it. If they don't like it, they can go.
It's true.
But you should not have to sit there and explain yourself to everybody and give all the details of what's going on, why it's going on, and everything else.
I shouldn't have to, but I had to clear her name because there's a lot. Like I don't want people thinking all this stuff about her. Story.
The problem is
I have to add. I was watching.
Thanks, yeah.
I was watching that idiot guy, and he threw my problem. I had an issue with somebody with the Helen Keller joke, and it was gone. It was squashed, and everything was good. And then, he brought it up again. And I was like, "Why are you bringing up something?"
I will come on the record right now and apologize for that. I'm sorry. We tend to take jokes too far, and that had nothing to do with any handicaps. Helen Keller jokes have been going on for a very long time, and we got caught up in it just like any other joke.
I appreciate that you guys apologize for it, and it's done and over with. So why are you complaining about it now?
It's because they want to stir the pot again. They want to stir the pot so that way more people get pissed off. That way more people lash out at each other, and that family splits apart even more.
They want division. That's all they want. Division.
That's all they want to do because they're not being successful in their own part, so they want to split us apart because we're being successful.
Yep.
That can happen.
Exactly.
The sad part is a lot of times I feel like
Mhm.
I'm back in high school. I'm 42. I'm fixing to be 43.
It's more
I
like
feel, a lot of things,
preschool.
I feel like I'm in high school.
It's more like preschool, not even high
Oh,
school.
yeah.
This is more childish than high school.
What I mean is, by the high school, it's the little cliques that start the drama up to the other people that don't,
Love you too.
that don't fit their little clique. So they got to, degrade them to bring them down below them, and it's sad. It is really, really freaking sad that these are supposed to be grown adults, and they're acting like freaking teenagers.
Yeah.
Come on,
Speaking of
get a life.
adult, look at PLE playing with his.
Oh,
That's why I was laughing.
Trying to learn
He's
your-
combing nothing. He's combing nothing.
In the interest of keeping things positive and trying to stay on topic tonight, which you all know, everyone who watches
Yeah, everyone.
Hey, this
never
topic's a
stay
good
on
one.
topic.
This topic's a good one. It has to stay on topic. It's a good one.
This
I
this
agree.
man right
When I
here
saw it.
came up with this topic.
This
This is
fucking
his
bitch.
idea. This son of a bitch right here. It was his idea. He said, "You want topic ideas?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fretting out. I got nothing."
This motherfucker.
This fucking
He said, "Let's do strange addictions like eating toilet paper." And I think somebody had commented yesterday or told me eating toilet paper is actually a disorder or something, more than an addiction. And we wanted to talk about this and get anyone's take on it, and knowledge of it.
See, I
And,
eat toilet paper
My
after.
cousin had eating hair.
Eating
Okay.
hair, really?
Yeah, and it's actually she did it when she was a teenager, and it's actually a true psychological problem.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
Ew, Justin.
I promise I'll be.
pull her own
Look
hair
at all
out
the
and eat
Oh,
it.
Thank you for this
oh,
super chat,
focus, Lord.
Hey, Rev,
What's wrong?
Javi.
how
Thank
are
you.
How are you doing? Have they got everything fixed on your side yet?
Yeah, your pipe burst and all that
Yeah.
mess. How are you?
Well, look at this. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, you took it out. It was late. It was too late. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Is something wrong with me? Like,
Oh,
what's
no,
going
why?
on?
There's something wrong with you. Yeah, thank you, John. I
I like the
appreciate it.
taste of toilet paper from time to time, the texture on your tongue, and how it tastes after it's like on your ass.
Oh my God, Tara, really?
Grinch,
Oh,
don't even
wow,
don't even
yeah.
don't even question it, Grinch.
I know, but Tara, but I know her.
Yes.
She knows she needs to stop doing that. She's already helping
You
me
won't
enough.
though, bro.
knows.
Dude,
She
that's
knows.
how she
I'm
is,
gonna
bro.
take you.
I know.
That's just how she is, dude. I dropped 30 for you. That's I'm gonna continue doing that.
I know, man. You guys are amazing. Can we take you off yet?
Soundproof door
Yeah,
for
take
that.
him off already. It's
Take you off. You're done.
I was wondering when you're gonna take me off. I had to keep doing
Keep
juggles.
doing it, yeah.
Rev, did they fix your piping off finally?
Where's my jammer? I took a whole
Yes,
bunch
ma'am.
of wrenches
Yeah.
away. I will give them back as I told everyone a couple weeks ago that I was going to give wrenches on my 24-hour stream so everyone could share and drop links and lift and support each other the whole time we were doing the live, and we were going to make it about that. So I gave wrenches to everybody, and then I took 99% of them off, and I made this clear that I will re-add them
I
as
thought
the
you weren't
request.
doing a live stream, 24-hour live stream.
I did it a couple 2 weeks ago, or last
Maybe.
week.
No, I
At least
thought
2
you
weeks
were.
ago, yeah.
25
I
hours.
know.
That's going to beat me at 30 hours or something, right? He's going 30, man. He's going to
I'm gonna be there.
like a
I'm gonna be
month.
there.
I know past life can
I'm
beat
being
this. Past life can do 48 hours.
Yo, past life
Yeah.
wants me to do 24
I wanna do
hours,
72.
and no way in
I'm
hell.
do 69.
69, he said.
69.
Have fun with that. 30 hours is funny.
That's my favorite
Rev
number.
is, Rev's graciously passed the torch, and I am holding it. Nubs is letting me have it for another couple weeks. Then I've got to give it up to him. When is it? When is it again? March
March 19th.
19th.
Mm.
30 hours straight. Probably 3 10s, right? Something like that. So
Oh,
record it all, yeah. 3 10s back to back.
You can't fall
Nubs is gonna do
asleep.
it.
Oh, boy.
30 hours.
You cannot fall asleep.
And I'll be there the whole damn time. Even if I'm sleeping, I'll fucking be there, man. I can't wait.
I'll sleep on
I
panel.
will
I'm
be
good
on
at
there as
doing
much
that.
as I
I'll be
can.
up in the morning.
All right.
Grinch, you know I'm good at sleeping on panel, so I could definitely be on it 30 hours.
There you go.
I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of falling asleep on panels.
Oh, on panel, yeah.
Oh, I'll be on
I've
live.
not yet.
You'll probably see me got this and drool rolling down on my cheek.
Oh, good Lord.
Don't test me. Damn it, Justy. Oh, if you guys didn't catch it, Fluffster interviewed Justy just a couple hours ago.
Oh,
So
yeah.
go watch. Can we get the link so they can go replay? Hold on.
Yeah, I was trying to get her
Really good.
over 400. She's at 380. I was trying to get her to like 430. So
All right,
I
I'm going to drop
subscribed to her a long time ago. I thought she
So,
was
yeah.
cute.
There, you
So I was
just
like,
didn't know it.
So please, Strange Addictions, talk amongst yourselves. I need to grab a couple links real quick here.
I used to pull out my hair when I was a kid.
Oh.
I
Compulsion or stress?
No, I have OCD, so I used to tie
okay.
it in like a little knot like this, and I used to have really long hair down to my shoulders, so I'd go like this, and like strands, I would pull out strands of hair, but not in it. So I was like 12. So
wait, what time am I doing that, Wacky? Hold on, let me double check. I think it's Wacky. 10 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. your time.
What, tomorrow, right?
Or yeah, I'm gonna be doing her tomorrow. Try help her closer to 40K. It's probably not gonna work out because I'm a smaller channel, but I'll do the best I can. So.
And now I'm going to get...
Love you too, babe.
I don't do the hair thing anymore. But
Fluffy, you doing 4 Eastern time?
It's good.
No, it's gonna be 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. West Coast time for Wacky because she's in
Okay.
Oh, Patty.
What?
Patty. Ladies' night
Who?
at work. Okay.
I can't. You talking to me?
Oh,
Tina.
Friday.
Oh,
Ladies'
Tina,
night.
thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I will be there
I'll be
to
there.
support my lady.
I'll be there.
Of course, I'll be there.
yes, we are, babe.
And into with better.
I'll be there. I'll be in the chats watching.
We run this shit.
Yeah, Wacky
These
Witch.
motherfuckers over here, we gotta help them out.
Right. Got these boys
There goes monetization.
because
Y'all ain't gonna win.
if
Y'all
we
ain't
get
gonna
the
win.
boys,
Oh yeah.
they got to dress in drag.
Oh my god. If the boys lose, they
Right
got
now.
Guys, we have...
Getting their opportunity.
drag.
I can't squeeze an introduction in here because we're too much in the conversation. But we have the one, the only... Man.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh,
John, I don't have to worry about that game anymore. Hey, asshole. Hey, asshole. Yeah, you're an asshole.
How's it going?
You're an effing asshole. That's what you are. Hey, effing asshole. Don't back up, boy.
How you been, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, how we doing?
Spitfire says he has a dog, or they have a dog named Fluffy. Okay, that's interesting.
That's nice, yeah.
The dog that I ate.
Oh, sorry. So my ex, the mother of my child, Drake, so whenever my sister had a baby, she named this child Zoe. And my ex, like we were telling her, oh yeah, she's gonna have a child, she's naming it Zoe. And she has no filter, my ex, like from years ago. No filter. She just bursts out, oh, I knew a dog named Zoe.
Good.
Like she didn't mean anything by it. She didn't. She just no filter. Doesn't think about, hey, maybe that's I should rethink that. We still crack up about that. I'm like, really, Tiff? Are you serious? No. That was funny.
I got a son named Bark.
Named Bark, right? I got a son named Fido.
oh my god.
I got a turtle named Turtle.
You got a turtle named Nubs. I love turtles. I fucking love
I love turtles.
Right.
Are you cold?
All that rockets
Here you
are
go,
on.
Grinch. Hold on one second.
Stop it, Rev.
We always have.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
my video is finally up. That was a pain in the ass.
Fluff, cover. I
Stop.
gotta talk to you after, Fluff. After this stream, we're gonna be meeting up
Oh
and
boy,
chit chat
I'm in
about
trouble.
your
I'm in
editing,
trouble.
and I have to kick your ass for that.
Read the note to it though. That's why I did that. I did that because I wanted to.
Oh, Grinch. By the way, I have my uncle is a software tech guy, computer guy, so he's gonna help me play around and edit and everything.
Grinch, that's also because
You don't have to worry about it. You
I
gotta
appreciate it. I want to help you. I just everything, and I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. To. I've been called out for not supporting, and I said this last night on PLEs. I said I'm always there, lurking, but that's going to change because apparently nobody cares if you're lurking. If you're not chatting, then it's like you're not even there. They don't trust that you're there.
well, you can only do so much your job, and you're dealing with other
job, and it's weird. It's weird hours.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be lurking in as many places as I used to be. Not after, and I know who they are, and they know who they are. But I'll be lurking everywhere that you guys that I love, that are family. Never stop watching your stuff, even if I can't.
If you can't comment, that's fine. I know you're there. I know you lurk.
Yeah.
I lurk.
I usually don't lurk.
Rev always lurks. I know she does.
I know she does.
Oh yeah.
The reason why I think those two is that's towards the editing too, because you've been editing my videos, so that's why I did that as well.
I appreciate that, man.
Instead of just the merchandise, I got you more merchandise coming too.
You don't have to. You don't have to. That's more than enough. Stop.
Stop.
More than enough.
Yeah, we'll talk after. We'll talk after.
Grinch, you know I love you to death. So
I miss her on panels, man. I got to get her on my panel too.
I don't lurk in chat.
Rev?
In lives. I'm usually pretty involved.
Yeah, that's good. We're glad. Everyone just points at each other. Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah, it's a point.
What happened to the strange addiction?
I feel like the Brady
We all have an addiction to pointing at people. Apparently.
I thought you had videos. You had videos for it.
You have videos for it?
I can find it. I didn't find them.
I didn't think we'd get downhill this quickly.
Let me check. Let me check for any strange addictions.
We are the Brady Bunch.
All right.
I have a strange addiction
That's right.
on this.
Then we'll
I'm
talk
gonna
about it.
lurk on you all the time, Jenny.
Hey, yep, the Brady
I got
Bunch.
dibs on
One
Jenny.
big dysfunctional family.
Fluffy gives up.
Welcome to the family, guys.
If you can't put a word in edgewise, you know you've got a good family. This is like a dinner table right now. Everyone's fucking love it. Nubby's just staring. Hold on. And feel Hold on. Look at that first, and then PLE. So yeah, that's fucking terrifying. And then of course there's fucking whatever this is.
Yes.
The T-ball.
You're gonna see me.
Yesterday. Yeah. Hey. Do you see what Rain said?
Oh yeah, the conjured or
Yeah, she got on.
Awesome.
She got on.
Awesome.
Yeah, she got on Crystal's live. She got on the panel, and actually showed her face. And I tell you, I don't know why she's been hiding her face. She's awesome.
She's coming.
Oh God.
She is so awesome.
I freaking
Grinch.
love that woman.
Type in strange addictions on YouTube and do Creative Commons. There's a crap ton of them.
Is there really? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even let you know. Just you'll look at it yourself. It's,
Oh, you surprised me. You want me to share your screen? You want to share your screen?
That's up to you. If you want me to do that way, that's up to you.
Yeah, surprise. I would be completely surprised. Then we'll talk about it.
Hey, I talked to I was on Crystal's live yesterday too, and I talked to Greg and Redhead.
Who's that?
And
What did I get?
Grinch, I'm thinking about starting my own channel.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
You just
It's
find
not gonna-
something you like and just run with it.
Well, mine's going to be strictly all raw footage. It's not going to be edited or anything. It's going to be like a vlog kind of, and it's going to be on because there's not any support for depression, specifically like bipolar depression or anything like that. There's no support for it anywhere hardly, and I want to start a channel based on that, and also because men are considered a minority when it comes to fibromyalgia, and I want to base upon the differences, but also I don't want to just be strictly men either. I want to talk to the women as well, but talk about the differences of there is with fibromyalgia. So it's going to be a kind of combination channel.
That would be
But
really
it's going to be like totally raw, unedited, because I want it to be, how do you say?
Heck yeah.
I'm kind of getting lost on words.
Real quick though, first of all, Justy, how many quarters can you fit in yours? Ladies and gentlemen, Justy. If you don't know and you don't understand, you never will. It's Justy. Second of all, we have the royal fucking awesomeness herself, the one, the only, the queen bitch down in the bottom corner. Nobody
No, she's
bitch
here.
in the corner. We'll put you
The live is
corner.
I'm
Your
here.
Majesty.
Sorry, Rev.
I only came to say hello.
Queen has arrived.
Grinch, I support you
Fluffing the
and
shit.
the wacky queen.
Thank you.
I always will. I love you. I'm not staying. I wanted to come and say hello.
Okay.
I love you all.
Appreciate you coming in. We love
Good
you.
love. Wacky, I love you. I see you in the chat.
I'm your best bitch, remember? Don't ever
You are my bottom bitch.
bottom bitch. Right.
Love you, love you. Papa.
See the heart.
No, you're the best asshole.
That's right.
That's right.
What am I?
Well, you're petty.
Awesome. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Lex is awesome. Lex is the queen.
I don't know that. I'm just Patty. I'm just me. I'm just who I am. That's awesome.
You're just
I'm
Patty.
just glad she didn't come up with something say what I was.
The asshole has it right.
All right, so first of all, this I know we can't watch Leon Lush, but if you guys haven't seen Leon Lush, watch this right here.
Well, no, this is Creative Commons, bro.
Really? You sure?
That's Creative Commons.
Really? Oh my God!
Yeah.
Let's watch. Leon Lush is fucking amazing. That's great.
You want to watch
Even
that
more,
one?
maybe at Creative Commons. Yes, you guys are gonna love this. Leon Lush is one of my favorite YouTubers. He's just awesome. His personality is amazing.
Wait for the advertisement.
Yeah.
I gotta get ad blocker on my this newer computer, bro. I don't know how to do that on this one.
I've disabled ad blocker now that I'm monetizing. I don't feel
Okay.
right. All right, everyone, mute if you can. You got to see this.
May 14th, 2003, to be precise. My neighbor's son was having a birthday party next door. It wasn't quite raining, but it was gloomy outside. And all the kids had finished opening presents and started throwing balloons at each other. And quickly escalated into who could pop the other kid's balloon first, And probably only took it through the third or fourth pop that I experienced my first hands-free climax.
First hands-free climax. Can your voice go up at all?
I've always said I didn't chose me. Whether it's
There you go.
the delicate embrace of air-stretched latex or the high-pitched squeal of escaping air, nothing compares to the feeling it gives me. Sure, it was hard for my wife at first, but after the 8th or 9th time she walked in on me, she goes along with me. My name was Leon Lush.
Yeah, man. Yes, Matthew, I agree with you. Yes.
That's what I'm asking, Matthew.
What is this?
My name is Leon Lush.
Leon Lush. He loves fucking balloons. Now, you'll see.
Small part of your day here with me.
Honey, this is Leon Lush.
Channel, we like to
You're gonna love him.
refine our palate.
This guy.
Is by embracing all walks of life.
I don't know.
And spend just a few minutes in their shoes, the beauty of online content consumption. Meet Chris. Chris likes to nut to the sound of balloons popping. Yeah, I'm shaking. So I urge you, come along with me as we spend a few minutes here.
Come along with me as we fuck balloons.
One of my favorite colors is orange. It's transparent. Pretty much you can see through the balloon while it's getting inflated. This is going to be epic.
Oh, God.
As it's getting bigger, I get a little anxious, a little nervous. You know what? This is epic. He was not wrong. You know, get really excited. Oh yeah, I'm shaking, dude. Definitely. Oh yeah, so I'm shaking, definitely. This is awesome. It's like a drug almost for Chris. You know, the anticipation of the buildup of blowing it and blowing it and blowing it until it gets so tight it's just about to pop, and you don't know when it's gonna pop, and all of a sudden, and then.
I think I just got
Oh my God.
Wow.
I don't
Lucky, come up.
No. I feel something.
Cut.
I feel something.
Listen, Chris's reaction.
I can't wait. Oh my God. I can't wait for them. Bring it on.
I'll
fuck a balloon right now.
Hey,
Fuck a balloon.
I tell you what, it gives a new meaning to latex fetish.
I mean,
Right. It is very
I mean,
similar to that. Yeah. Just no
I'm
women
not even
involved.
going to say where my mind is going.
Pretty much just whole.
I don't.
I love how chilling in the car.
Stretch will fit out.
Nope.
Come here.
I don't think I want to see you.
You
No.
can come up, Wacky. I got you. I got you.
Hey, I
We
tell you
actually.
what,
No, we're not.
We all got it.
if you like blowing up balloons, I want
14
I'd
to
hate to
15
see how many
inches.
blow-ups
Just gonna
he's
give it a
got.
good neck.
He likes to fluff it up 14 to 15 inches.
Now you're gonna want a neck for about 4 to 5 second intervals. Take a break.
I have a question. I have so many questions. What about a condom?
Not the same.
Most experts included in a childhood experience where an object became linked to sexual pleasure or arousal.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Everybody in the chat, I am so sorry. Welcome to my family.
That's what we're about tonight, because we're
That's what we're
exposing
about.
the fact that these things are out there, and this is our world. A small part of it.
This is
Hey, all I can say is it takes all kinds to make this world go around.
Yes. Amen.
Petrified of balloons? So you say, no. You take a back seat, punch a beer, you start blowing up all the balloons you can find as large as you possibly can without popping them.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
A couple of years go by, and you can't even have a good fap without popping them.
What the fuck?
I have so many questions.
See, balloon play is just a gateway drug for the
That I don't want
to.
I'm leaving that up there. It's punishment.
Symbolic.
No lovey-dovey talk over here.
You know what I mean? Like, Just think about it. You're at that age, you're all confused.
Thanks,
Hi.
man.
It's in middle school, you're in
A
homeroom.
little bit longer, like half an hour longer, Wacky.
He leans over to ask you a question. He puts her hand
How much
on
longer or
Half
what?
an hour.
Is it
How
three?
much longer though?
balloon pops. And now confusion sets in.
I
Oh my god. Can you imagine, Jesse? Oh my god. Hot air.
Also track.
They call
Now, I know you're probably sitting at home and you're watching that and you're thinking, Chris, that's a little bit much, don't you think? But I'm
Yeah.
here to tell you, listen, as the mediator, there are a lot of parallels to be had between these balloons and arousal, right? And if you're still a naysayer,
No.
if you don't trust me, just do me a favor. Let's try this out. I want you to take a deep breath. Hold it in. Relax as best you can. Hold it in. And make it nice. Just exhale nice and slow.
I'm a lesbian. It
That's
doesn't
what I
work
thought.
for
Now
me.
clean yourself
Sorry.
up, you dirty sloop.
You're pretty big. Too much for it.
Yeah.
Resemble breasts and penises.
I mean, she's not wrong. Place I would love to be in.
I did.
I can't even hear what he's saying. I probably don't want to.
There's really nothing
I don't want to see this.
I'm we're
That is
stuck here.
correct, but boy, is it strange.
You indulge?
When in Rome.
He's an enabler. That's the problem.
One from
Wacky.
watching now too.
Went from 16 watching how to do, right? If you want.
Incredibly nice guy.
Oh, we're a sick lot here, but we love it.
Obsession he has with balloons, and he's also right that if you brought this up on a first date with a woman, she
Maybe if she a therapist.
real quick and delete Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, right?
Sorry.
But you gotta. I feel bad for the dude. You know, you have to have some sympathy for him. I think he choose. He probably do away with this particular
I would rather.
obsession if he could. But now that it's part of him, he's like,
Crap a bees.
it probably makes his life 10x difficult.
I like their bowl.
Can you imagine if this guy grew up to like be a clown and do balloon animals? He'd never get a job.
Oh my gosh, there ain't no time waiting with me.
It's so important in my life. It makes me so happy.
Like what about this? It's weird. This is what we're here. The human mind. How does it get to a
This is how we think.
Oh my gosh,
When we
I
don't have
don't
anything better to
know.
do with our-
If this was 20
Grinch, that's how we think when we don't have anything better to do with our life. It's sad.
I guess, but there's something deep rooted. There's something, like you said, something in his childhood brought him to this place that he's linking it. It's
Because she's paying for my therapy.
yes. No.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I'll pay for your therapy. We need to
Yeah,
Kidding.
2019, we live in
I like lollipop. Yeah, I bet you do.
years form finding community online broads with balloons lining up down the sidewalk. Just because I think it's weird doesn't mean there's not 100,000 people at winner.com that wouldn't love to link up with Chris and smash their genitals into a 24
I don't know, man.
balloon.
Yes. I love you.
Commercial.
Funny.
Oh, Wacky said balloons are homeworkers.
That's she's right. That's great.
You know what the sad part is?
Hi, Colin.
Is that how bad the balloon fetish really is?
You know what? I feel bad for the balloon.
The balloon.
They actually
Again, searching for people to share his
If you're
fetish.
playing second fiddle to a balloon in any relationship this guy's ever in,
It's known as
they are homewreckers. She's absolutely
Yeah,
right.
did you
Think about
share
it.
your cookies with the group?
I feel bad.
what?
What?
Pin,
Nothing. What was I gonna say?
Oh, that's the other thing. We're not allowed
What was it?
our penis size anymore.
I don't know.
I was. What if you put your penis? Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, I could take this. I could take this really soft real quick.
I don't feel comfortable. I really don't see that.
It's nuts.
You watch Pixar's Up.
It's popping up in here. Oh,
He'd die of an orgasm if he saw a Zeppelin. So basically,
It's a vibrator.
these are golden. These are golden. Get it together, Leon. Get it together. You're almost done.
Where's the fucking balloon?
So basically, we're watching him come in his pants. Wait, are we? Yeah, I guess we are. Listen, thank you so much for joining me tonight for a little bit of culture training here today. I think I learned a lot, and I hope you did too. I always love seeing the comments, guys, so thank you so much for all the support. Remember, if you want any merchandise or you want to become a channel member to help support the channel, you can do so here in the description below. And before we go, Nigel, you've been a little bit quiet in this video. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
I think you're both handsome and talented.
Is that a compliment?
we're gonna drop Leon's link because he's amazing.
Around here, my friend. In Latin,
Anyone who wants to check more of him out, please do. He's really funny.
Let me start singing the song "We Will Rock It" by Kenny, but use the scream of the escaping air to replace your lyrics as you go. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big. You got big disc, kicking your cat all over the place, singing "We will rock."
That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. You just put your penis in it. Oh my god.
And about a chair and
Hey, Ryan.
This is Grinch's favorite channel. One of his favorite channels to watch.
Hey guys, before you go, I just want to take a second to thank my friend.
Oh shit. Yo, Dom is in the house. Dom.
Inappropriate and strange addictions. Can anyone relate to that? Anyone at all?
No.
Balloons do not turn me on. No.
That sounds fun.
Okay, so-
I'll pull this for now, and then we can put it back up. So we can all...
Okay, so we now know that guy does not watch porn. He watches a bunch of clowns blowing up balloons.
But hey, I do have to go. But I'm gonna go fix something to eat. If you're back on at like 11:30, I'll be back.
Okay, we might be wrapping up then. We're already an hour in, but
all right, I'll stay in the chat.
All right, cool. Rock on.
Love you, Mom.
Everybody.
Bye, Mom.
Dusty, I know that's your thing.
Okay.
What
Is Wacky ever going to get up here on the panel? Or she
I don't
stay
know.
down here in the chat?
She had some stuff to take care of, so I don't know.
I have something funny to show everyone, or rather, a voice modifier.
All right, you two. That's enough. Shut up.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. I go.
I don't mind me, but for potato.
Oh, Beth.
Where's the camera? Are you coming?
Does anyone have anyone in their family or anyone they know about?
Huh?
I felt so bad for Shannon and Patty up here.
To come and save them from this nonsense.
Yes, I came to save you.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Does anyone know of anybody in their family or a friend that has a strange addiction of any type? And what is your experience with it?
No.
Anything?
I think they were smart enough not to tell anyone.
Right, they should. Except for poor Balloon Boy. He went national with that. And ladies and gentlemen, my muse, my flame, the very essence of what makes me happy.
Oh.
It's Wacky Whip. And
Wacky.
mine is right next to me. She's my cousin.
Oh,
Hi.
has been demoted.
Hello.
So, go ahead.
Wait,
You're
what
going to
the
read
fuck
me
did
out.
I just watch?
Uh-oh.
Ring. I've had it.
Are you gonna read me after that? Go ahead, get it done. Are you playing my voice messages?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm playing Axl Rose.
Oh, nice.
Hey, what's going on with the fire trucks?
Very nice. Oh, PLE for an accident out there.
This is kind of funny.
You know
I came
what?
up to save people, but I'm the only one that doesn't have a
thought
cam
the
on.
weird addiction thing was like I brought Altoids. I didn't know it was like this kind of stream, balloon fucking. So
Wacky, that was the first video that popped up, so we just went with it.
What did you think it was? A healthy addiction? Because an Altoid addiction is pretty healthy, all things considered. You know, when you weigh the two, and a balloon doesn't weigh anything, but an Altoid, you're more grounded with an Altoid addiction.
no, this is some weird shit for sure.
Right?
I don't know what I've gotten into. I'm sure there's going to be some major hate videos dropped. Oh, Wacky is into fetishes of balloon fucking tomorrow.
I wouldn't be surprised.
She also dropped videos about people's children, and she's a homewrecker. Everyone, meet Wacky Wig.
I'll I'm the person here, so I can retweet that.
That's all right, man. Welcome back.
We
Yeah.
just watched a man try to get a balloon.
I've seen him actually on camera.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, see, we all know what Wacky's true addiction is. Or popping.
And
or squishing.
Go get him, man. Go get him. I see him.
This
is why people do videos about me. They're jealous of it. They want one. There's only one of it. They're gonna say whatever they want to say. Ghost Dog's been messaging me for this thing for years. Way before Grant. Way before he done called me a home wrecker and a child maker funner of her.
Maker funner of her. I love it. Yes.
I had to block that dude long ago. Fuck that guy. Sorry, I called him out. My bad. Well, he called me out first. I can say his name, right?
That's right. Everyone knows.
When you put me on here, you put me on here, babe. I'm not gonna.
She don't go quiet. I love you. I love you.
He called me out first in his last video, but I don't even know the dude. All I know is I've had to block him from my channel years ago or a year ago because he was attacking me about something else. So the guy wants clout. Let it go.
Positivity.
Let it go. We love you. I love you. I love you. You and me. No.
All right,
not
John.
you.
Take care, man.
You.
Stay safe. Stay safe, brother. So, nobody has a strange addiction story they'd like to share? Like, no one was addicted to
That's about it.
What is that?
No, I used to pick my toenails when I was a kid.
Picks that phone, pretends not to be here.
Phone now.
Hold on.
Wait,
No key. We're each other. Like right now.
Everyone picked up their phone right when you said you have a strange addiction. Everyone was like, "Oh."
Everyone's like, nope, phone. And I'm actually right now. People are going to play this. I don't know.
Everyone's like, I'm out.
Yeah,
Strange addiction.
I would say I have an addiction, but I don't think it's okay to say it on here, so I'm just not going to say it.
That's okay. No one's obligated if you're not comfortable. Everything, another point I wanted to make. Everything in this world, coming from a substance addiction for 7 years, I learned something in rehab. You learn a lot, and you learn how to rewire your body. You learn what a substance does to your body long term and how to reverse it. And the fact that you need to reverse it because addiction is progressive. It doesn't, the level you reach, you never reach that again. It just diminishes and you more and more and more until you overdose and die or you get better. What they taught me, though, is anything in this world, any habit, any activity you can become addicted to. If it feeds your brain and tells you that you're having fun and you get endorphin rush or you get any kind of adrenaline rush, you can get addicted to that feeling. It could be jogging. It could be eating. It could be wearing sunglasses on the stream and talking your ass off and not saying anything. You can become addicted to anything.
I'm addicted to chihuahuas. Like I would have 45 of them. I'd be the crazy chi lady.
We need to get a farm. The same.
Oh, good lord. That's a lot of poop.
That's a lot of fucking talk. Hi, Chi. Anyone wants to say hi to Chi? I know I'm going to be doing a little layout a lot for her because she gets a little special treatment because I'll be full disclosure. You see her a lot. Chi, say hi, Chi.
Everybody knows Chia from my videos. She's Professor Glitters on my ASMR videos.
Ah, we love the Chi.
She's a good
Yeah,
dog.
I'm like that. I can't stand cheese.
So
Can't
can I?
stand cheese.
So Miss Witch, may I tell them about the little minor misunderstanding if I keep it tactful and funny? Do you mind?
What are you talking? Wait, what are you talking? I don't care what you say.
Okay,
It's your stream, Branch. It's your stream, not mine.
Own stream. Get your own stream.
It's
All
your
right.
stream, Branch.
So I got it. So here's what
You
happens.
never have to ask me what you can say. By the way, that's not who I am.
Because it involves both of us, and it's not really adorable. It's absolutely adorable. So she messaged me earlier, and this is what. So I immediately moved this stream to next week, postponed it again, and put in the chat. Sorry, guys, I have to postpone this. Sorry. The reason for that was that I didn't want to go on without her. She messaged me that she was upset about a certain somebody saying stuff, and then right after that was, I'm sorry, I won't be streaming with you for a while, or won't be there for a while, or something. I can't stream with you for a while. I took that as, oh,
No,
shit.
that's not what I said. I said Ghost Ops is an asshole.
Well,
That's
I didn't
what I
want to.
said. Then I said I'm at the store.
And you did, yeah. And I thought because you should.
And then you freaked out and you were like, she doesn't want to stream with me.
Stream with me because I thought it's very easy to take it that way. So I immediately said, sorry, guys, rescheduling. I'm going to go lay down. I'm kind of upset because shit's starting up again. It's getting into our personal life. And I was freaking out. And she goes, no, that's not what I meant. I felt like, oh my God, fuck. I just messaged everybody. Nubs left.
Brent, I'm the same way with my girl. I mean, she you know, we tend to take it the wrong way or think of it the wrong way. Don't worry, I'm the same way.
Yeah, the one thing that got us.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's you can't hear like context through words,
through
right?
text.
And when you're on the phone with someone, you can hear their tone, you can hear everything. That I swear, texting can make people break up if they're not, strong enough.
Strong as us.
Right.
Try being deaf and you're trying to talk to your other person and we're texting.
Just
and
pick
I
up the
can't hear
phone.
it that well on the phone. So.
It's a good point. She played us your recordings for crying out loud.
Yeah, you don't have to ask me. I already laid our shit all there.
You did it too.
I mean,
you distracted me. This is true. She said, hey, I think I want to go live in a bit, maybe later on. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then she just stopped talking about it. She goes, hey, can you do me a favor? Make me an intro song. And so I did. I said, give me about an hour because I'm going to work on something for you. I'm going to sing something and I'm going to do like a Wacky Witch theme. And I did it. I spent an hour. And then I checked my phone an hour later when I was sending it to her because I was going to send it. And then just say, hey, by the way, it's done. I'm sending it now on WeTransfer. You're going to love it. I see, are we okay? Are we breaking up? I'm like, what are you talking about? I go radio silent. No big deal. No, she was checking because she did. I had no idea she was doing this. She goes, no, you might want to look on my channel. I went live. I'm like, you went live already? You said you were going to do that later? What's happening? I distracted you, and I laid our shit out, and I thought it'd be funny. Oh, my God. It
has over 1,200 views.
1,200 views in like a day. Oh, my God.
I was on that live. I watched it.
Did you?
It was hilarious.
Oh, Wacky, I appreciate you coming on to my life. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Like in the chat.
Yeah, when I can, I will definitely support you guys for sure.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. I know you've been.
Thank you guys for supporting me. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We have.
You know what? I felt naked, and now I've realized that I'm now on Grinch.
Yes, you are.
What?
Lex isn't here. I gotta wear the panties in the family. Oh, and Fluff, just for that, I'm leaving that up there.
Hey, I don't care. I put it up there.
Wacky, jeez.
Right, let's see what she says first. Love you, my Fluff.
Muffins.
Give me that. And then.
Hey, screw it. Why not?
Screw it. There.
Balls deep.
Go big or go home.
But,
Yeah,
hey, Wacky.
That's right, Tara.
Wacky, you're so right about the text messages because, like my wife and I, a lot of times we'll get in an argument. She texts a lot more than she talks on the phone to me.
Yeah.
And I can say something to her, and when I say it, I mean it's something totally different, and she reads it as something, and then she comes firing back at me as mad as I'll get out, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, screw it, I got to call you, I got to explain exactly what I meant by what I just said. And
how many times have we done that? How many? How many has it been on my phone too?
A lot, probably.
Yeah.
It's only
you'll do it more and more.
Learn it now.
You
It's
can't hear the comments. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to go live with you for a while. You took it as I'm not going live with you for a while. But I was like in the store in aisle 2 saying, hey, I'm going to be a while.
When she gets mad, she goes
to this next message and he's like, oh my God, I'm canceling the whole thing. I was like, bro, I'm at the store, aisle 2.
So there's the first part. After she goes to Starbucks to pull up when her and I fought over the weekend. Very minor, very quickly. No, we had a disagreement and she got pissed at me. I was an asshole. I was. But we got over it very quickly, and that's what she does. She'll go to the store or Starbucks, and so I figured she's mad about this whole ops thing. She's mad, so she's going to the store, and then she says, "I won't be going live for a while, with you for a while," something like that. I'm like, "Oh God!" So you
I don't even know that guy.
Person. We sound like the same person because when Jen goes to do something or she don't reply, like when I'm used to her replying, then my mind starts going like you
guys, the mind. And I'm like at the store getting avocados and
getting avocados.
Are we still
like a half hour? We're guys.
We're towing something.
We get so worried because we don't want to upset you. We don't want to upset the women that we love, and we get so worried.
Ones like that.
Exactly.
And it's our Achilles heel every time.
Look at
I got this thing.
Hold on.
Right here.
I can't really expose too much of it.
I can't even hear it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Yeah.
What is
I can't expose too much of that, but
what is it?
I miss you so much.
Oh God! Oh God! If I ever do that, shoot me! Shoot me! I'm kidding.
Are you kidding?
I don't know.
I already played your voice notes, but I can find another one.
I'm gonna have to just kick her right off the stream here. Oops, we lost. Oh, we lost Asshole Man.
It won't be the first stream I've gotten kicked off.
No.
When you're controversial or you're a woman who comes out like with strength and says her mind, you're going to get clapback and hate, and people don't like it. And there's a reason I have 37,000 now, 300 and something subs, getting to 40. And people who don't. They have to find a way to come at those people because they, number one, need to use your name for clout, which is why I made those parodies, because that's exactly what people are doing.
That's why I'm with her.
You know what I mean? That's exactly why. But at the same time, a good friend of mine who I will not mention, who has millions and millions of subs, says it best, and he says, ignore the haters and they will run out of things to say. And I love that. And that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the take I'm taking from 7:59 p.m. whatever date this is on.
Well, that's the only thing. Like I was telling, one thing about the I was telling Crystal and them this morning. That's the only reason why I haven't started a channel is because, Grinch, about my history when I was a kid in school. All the bullying and how bad it got.
Yeah.
I don't think Wacky knows as much, but it got bad enough that I can't count how many times I've had my head slammed to the side of a bus, black eyes, beaten up, my head slammed into a desk, and everything else. And I was told I was worthless, useless. I should die, should kill myself, save the air for everybody else.
That's haters and jealousy, man.
That's beyond bullying. Like, that's just fucking evil.
That happened to me.
It got bad enough. I actually went home crying one day from school, And I ran into my room. My mom came in there and she sat down on the bed and she asked me what was going on. I said, nothing. She said, no, tell me what's going on. And I told her, I said, look, I can't take it anymore. I can't take the bullying and all that. I said, will you help me kill myself? I'm done. And that killed me. But all that hate and all the bullying that I had all over those years, it still stays with you. Even at my age now,
Yes,
you know,
it
at my
does.
age, I'm in my 40s and, you know, it stays with you no matter what. And that's one thing that scares me about doing the channels because I'm scared about getting the hate from people and I don't know if I can handle it.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, I'll be honest with you, you know, that's the one thing I want to say to newer YouTubers is you have to have a thick skin because you're going to get it eventually. Everyone does. And, you know, I've been close to closing my channel down several times. I mean, several Starbucks runs, you know, and, like I said, just a certain someone continues to tell me, who's been in the game for a very long time, almost 8 years, I think, or more, that, you know, you're going to get hate, ignore it. Don't even look at it. Hide them right off your channel and just move on and continue making epic content. That's all you can do. Even when you make epic content, they're going to make fun of you. I've been made fun of for every single thing I've done. So it's just,
when I was about, I'll share a story with you guys, especially Glenn Buckley. I've been beat up throughout my childhood life more than I can count on these hands. So the first time I was beat up was at a bus stop. Now, being in a small town with disabilities, you know, get made fun of. Boys throw me down on the ground, start punching me, and I would get up, I would fight back, because Mom told me, fight back, you better win. So I come up fighting, and they threw me down and told me to bark like a fucking dog. And I got up, and I said, fuck you, and they still hauled ass on me. And then I ran home, told my sister, my mom, and my mom said, go kick their ass. So she starts running down the bus stop, clotheslined the guy, picked him up, slammed him on the ground, and starts beating him up. So, yeah, I get it. I've been beat up so many times, it's just, you know, so.
Yeah, my dad would tell me to pick out the biggest one of the bunch and go after her, and I could never do that. He said you have to. If you go after the biggest one, the others are going to cower. I couldn't do it though. That's not me. I would rather just smooth things over and let it go.
Rev, if anyone,
But in the middle of
Sorry.
in the midst of doing that, I was holding stuff in. Then I became suicidal. And yes, I have made many attempts.
I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm reading this comment, and I've been hearing this. I'm not really in, you guys, I have to say, I've not come on to any live streams. I've been on the most live streams since meeting Grinch. I don't get involved in any of the, I mean, I've met a lot of you through Grinch. Fluffy, I knew you before, through Omar, but, you know, I just try not to really get involved. I know there's been a lot of hate said about me. There's a lot of hate said about a lot of YouTubers. So I've not ever like really addressed it. I address it on my own channel occasionally. I address it through comedy, you know, through parodies and funny. I'll come clap back with that. But I'm reading this thing that said, somebody said, you know, I'm getting hate for being here because I have to pick sides. What are the sides?
There's no sides.
I am so confused.
There's no sides.
I've been hearing this on Twitter and like, what the hell? Like, we are all, we're just YouTubers.
We love everyone that respects each other.
Exactly. If I love your channel, I'm gonna shout it out. I'm gonna, you know, drop the link. I mean, I'm super confused as to like what is this thing about side?
You guys have known me for quite some time.
If you're out of the loop, that's the best way to
Rev is trying to talk.
I'm out of the loop.
Trying to talk.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
Hey, yeah, Rev, what you got to say?
Well, you guys have known me for quite some time now, right?
Yes.
I mean, you guys have known me for about a year now.
Yeah.
And so has the quote unquote other side of this argument.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people on the other side of this argument that are already sending me messages saying, well, you need to choose a side. You need to pick who. And I'm responding to that saying, guess what? I am a 47-year-old woman.
Right.
And I am very capable of making my own decisions. Thank you very much.
Amen.
And I've known everybody here for quite some time, and I do not have to pick sides.
Nope.
I am very capable of being on both sides of the fence and being associated with both of everybody and maintaining relationships with both sides of everybody just as equally as much. And I'm perfectly fine with maintaining relationships with everybody. And if one side or the other has a problem with that, then that's your issue and not mine.
Right. That's how I feel.
Rev, I have an issue with that. I have a big issue with that, Rev.
You know, I have an issue with your ears, Chris.
What?
Which
one? Wait a minute, which one? You didn't even say the first two. She put you on
my name. Yeah.
Which Christopher?
Yeah.
Which Chris?
I was looking to see how many he answered.
But you know, it's ridiculous. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. And at this point, this is why I don't go on live streams anymore. This is why you guys have not seen hide nor hair of me for months.
I just met you a couple of months ago, and you know I think you're awesome. So
the word,
this is why you guys don't see me anymore. Is because of this utter, absolute, childish, pardon me, motherfucking bullshit that I'm sick and tired of.
For taking
I agree.
Taking a step back to your personal life, for taking a step to reevaluate, take a couple weeks off to yourself. Those who care about you will never ever give you shit for that, and should never. We all have personal lives. We have a lot going on in our personal lives. This is not our life. YouTube.
Hi, Maria.
Right, and you see, that's what I said. You know, that takes it back to exactly what I said. You know, Rance, when you first came on, that you know, and Rev is making a perfect example of it. Of being, we're 40-something years old, but we feel like we're back in freaking high school with these cliques.
Speak for yourself.
If you're not in our clique, you can't be in. If you want to be part of the other clique, you can't be in our clique. So you got to choose which one is it, and you can't do that.
No.
And this isn't high school. We don't do that anymore. If you got a problem with it, hey, you're not really my friend anymore. Bye. Hit the curb. That's what they need to do. You know, that's you know, I guess that's the only sides you really need to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Do you being neutral and just caring about everybody, or do you stay with that clique that just wants to do what they want to do? That's you know, I guess that's the only sides you really have, Rev. And you know, if they're sitting there giving you crap about it, then they're not the so-called friends that they say they were.
I have a question. Why bring my issue into the mix of his YouTube video?
Because they are retarded.
Nothing.
They're losers and they're retarded.
I
agree.
They're grasping at straws, you know, and it's nobody's business. That was between you and somebody else.
Yeah,
they shouldn't care.
People are always going to say something about you, especially when you're on YouTube. It's like I watched the one video. I didn't even know who this dude was. I mean, I realized I had to block him, but you know, I didn't give it a second thought. But I watched it, and
she's so pretty.
you know.
Sorry,
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
said you're so pretty.
Thank you, but you know, they're just drama stirrers. You know, the man has never even spoken to a word to me. Doesn't. I have no clue who he is, and he doesn't know who I am at all personally. He only knows what he sees on YouTube. Like he said, you know, you put a persona out there, and I have, but you know, he doesn't know anything about my personal life. So just to make an assumption on two things based upon what he thinks he sees is number one, ignorant. Number two, he's just doing it for clout so he can tag Wacky Witch. So don't worry about it.
You know,
This woman right here is not the woman that I talk to every night after the live stream. I mean, well, she's being real right now, but when you see her in videos, when she's doing her own streams, that's a persona. And there's a very
And I'm going to continue to do that. I am not getting involved in any more drama. There will be no more conversation about our relationship whatsoever. We just dropped it because we wanted people to know. You guys know. Now you know. Now you know. That's what the whole thing said. It said, if you don't know, now you know.
Exactly.
I personally do not, from this, you know, from this moment on, Chris and I won't be sharing anything anymore with anybody. It's our business now. Yes, we publicly put it out on YouTube and everyone can form an opinion. I'm cool with that. You know, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to address that he's wrong about two things. Number one, I never made fun of Cajun's kid that passed away. I wouldn't do something like that. And I've already addressed that in a live stream. Apparently he didn't watch my channel before he mouthed off. And then second of all, you know, to throw out those innuendos and things about morals and how he stays with his wife. Well,
I heard that.
I'm going to throw the assumption out there that he's not in an abusive, unhappy marriage. Because if he was, he probably wouldn't stay. And if he did, then I feel sorry for the dude. You know, we're adults and we make decisions in our life based upon our happiness, hopefully. And if people want to base their opinion on me, it always falls on the women, right? We're always the homewrecker.
Right.
People want to come to me and call me names, whatever. Honestly, I'm saying here for the record, I don't give two fucks. I don't have any fucks to give. Okay, so this man, or not that guy, that guy right there, and I, when we're still together a few years from now, you're not going to have shit to say on your YouTube channel. You know, like, so time will show, time will tell. And just to clear up the air, yeah, it's a business relationship, bro. And you know what? I'm going to bring him up with me, and he's not with me for clout because I'm the one who reached out to him. Let me get your record straight. I'm the one who reached out to him and said, I want to help you because you're fucking legendary. Now, if you had good talent and if you had good content, I might have done the same thing for you, but I didn't see that. I had to block
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I'm going to set the record straight with this guy right here. One place. I am not 40.
I swear
This
to God,
is
I
fucking
didn't do it.
so talented, you guys. And that's another thing I want to say. I'm sorry, why not? I want to say you are so fucking talented.
I probably
Your voice
did.
is so amazing, and people are going to hate on you for it. Do you understand? You are going to come up. You are coming up fast. Not just because you're going to bypass me. I already know that.
I don't know about that. Maybe
you are so talented, and when you truly step into your talent and become the man that you're supposed to be, that God gave you the talents for, you're gonna fucking skyrocket, and you're gonna get way more hate than you got right now. Let me just tell you.
You know what you do with that hate? You embrace it. It's just they're watching your content. They're giving
That's
you
right.
their time. They're
That's what I
giving
try
you their
to tell him
time.
too.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear some things up because if he needs to contact me. Come contact me, Ghost Stops. Don't go on Grinch's channel and fucking bash my name. If you want to talk about me, come to me. Come on, DM me. Come on, I welcome it. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
I got 3 things. That's what adults do. They DM each other, like me.
That's what adults should do.
But that's what a little man does. He goes on someone else's channel and bashes me to get hashtag my name so he can get more views because he only has 400 subs.
That's
so I
essentially
understand
what I
that.
was trying to do last
He's
night.
got more than
by
I do.
saying, "Hey, I got Zoom. Let's do this
Rev, that's all right.
privately. We'll hash it out privately."
I'm not saying anything about small channels. I'm saying,
no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 3 things real quick. One, Wacky, I don't know if you heard what I was saying to Grinch when I first
Y'all
got
gonna
on.
make me eat more alkaloid.
That I told Grinch, I said, look, y'all should not have to. You should not have to explain yourselves
Exactly.
to anyone.
I heard you.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
I agree.
You do choose to do it, but you
Well, we
shouldn't have to do it.
We shouldn't have to, but in some, we shouldn't have to.
But
sometimes you do.
We
Sometimes
shouldn't have to, but if we don't at times, then they're going to keep carrying on with it, and we're going to get more people attacking us for it.
Can I mention
the problem
something?
is they don't have the maturity enough
Can I
to
mention something
listen.
for you guys real quick? Okay, to be honest with you, I would much rather hang out with all of y'all instead of everybody else because all I see is negativity and bashing. Those are not the kind of people I like to surround myself with.
Right.
Like,
I agree.
you guys make me feel comfortable. I can be myself.
Positivity.
But, anybody can put anything they want to on their channel, and people are going to say things about you no matter what you're doing. The reason why I made the Angry Cajun parody is because he made Chris Starr cry. Chris Starr, for God's sakes. So she's the sweetest person on the planet.
Yes,
She's not doing anything to hurt anybody.
Exactly.
Oh, I like Chris.
She's doing her thing. She's
So-
traveling. She's doing what she loves. She's living life.
And
People
he's
are
just
just going to
ultimately
always
jealous
be
because
mean.
she did have a TV show. He hasn't.
The thing is this. There's nothing you can ever do to stop it. Use your talents to try to make good content on your own channel. Don't worry about what people do on theirs. Don't worry about what people say about you. Like Fluffy said, it gives you views. It doesn't, like I always say, like my cousin says, and I told you guys he's famous. Bad press is good press. Any press coming your way is good press. It means people know your name.
Yep.
And the more hate that is spread about you, it means you're coming up, baby.
And on
No one's
top of
gonna
that,
spread hate about someone they've
each
never
time
heard
somebody-
of.
Each time somebody has your name in their mouth, it makes those people want to go check your channel out to see if they're telling the truth or not. And if they're lying, they're going to stick around to your channel and not theirs.
That's right.
They're going to push them to the side. They're going to work on watching your content and your happiness and your success.
That's right.
Now on the second thing, I got to say, Wacky, you said I remember I watched all your live. I have a problem because you come on late for me. I'm usually in bed asleep by the time you come on because of the time difference.
Yes.
But I usually try to catch all your lives. But I remember one particular one when you talked about Omar, how you and Omar started and all. And, he gave you one of the advices he gave you. And it stuck with me when you said it on your live that once you get on YouTube and you step in that light, you're going to get the hate once you step in that light. And that has stuck with me.
Yeah.
No.
And and like I said, the best advice that he gives is make fantastic, epic content. Work really hard on your channel. Don't get distracted by all the bullshit that's going on. Stay focused, and that's how you stay. That's how you get to the top. He stays focused. And that's true. Like, you don't see Omar on live streams talking about bullshit. No. The man just drops epic video after epic video after epic video. He's always traveling. He's always working really hard. He's always editing. And
he
see how much
grinds.
crap
He
Tiffany has had to
grinds.
take. I mean, I don't even want to bring her into this live, but she's taken a lot of crap herself for being with him. So, and her and I have talked about that. And people are always going to talk about you. It's just, how are you going to deal with it?
Oh, she's
the best way to deal with it is not.
Yeah,
And so,
ignore it.
wait a minute. Now, from 8:19 p.m. today, I won't be dealing with it.
Nice.
Okay. That just adds two more things to me.
Yeah.
That is two more things. I don't know how she even puts up with Omar sometimes.
Because he's freaking funny.
He's hysterical.
He's a good guy, man.
She
Didn't he
gives him
take
a lot
someone
of
to the
looks
Super
when he
Bowl or
does.
something? Didn't he take someone to the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Yes, he
that
did.
was awesome.
Yes, he did.
A veteran? Wasn't it a veteran, you guys?
A retired
How
veteran.
could
Yeah.
someone talk about someone like that?
It's because
Like,
you know
the
why?
people that are talking about him, what have they done? You know,
They
like
have done nothing, and you know why they do that? They talk about him is because they don't have his success, but they're not putting in the work. They want, but they don't put in. They don't put in. They don't put in. They don't give a crap about whatever
that's right.
they
Both him
want.
and Tiffany are great people. They're
Yes,
good
they
people.
are.
The Southpacks are good people. And it hurt me yesterday. I watched their live, and it hurt me when Dustin said, I mean, we're thinking of, not even carrying on. Like, no, you can't go. You're like super epic couple,
I know. Oh, I love stuff.
They're sweethearts. And their parodies are so good. The trash parody, the dumpster.
God, yes.
I loved it. Hands down, they sing
I'm gonna
great.
find it. I'll put it in the chat.
Why does all the drama have to be so evil and
I need to get with them because they actually don't live
They're
that
so
far
good.
from me.
They're
what,
South Carolina?
Yeah, they're
I've
only
been
like
shouting them out like crazy on my channel.
they're an hour's
our
drive from
goats.
me.
Here's dumpster diving. Hold on.
It's so funny. It's the best.
love it.
Hey, I
You
gotta
know
find
what?
out.
If it wasn't for Omar, I never would have found all of you guys.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Omar is who brought me here.
Oh, me too.
He brings
That's a
everybody
good
everywhere.
comment in the chat.
We couldn't be without you, Beth.
That's why I dropped the truth about Omar.
Well, I mean, once in a while I have to throw the panties in the laundry, you know?
People are just mean.
Patty, I want to know what you got to say about me, Patty. What you got to
I
say about
am
me?
not 41. I am 36. Get that straight. I'm not 41.
said you were
I'm not in
41.
my 40s.
Oh, when I said we were on us, I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm not in my
We were
40s.
on your 40s.
I'm not
I'm
in my
40. I'm
40s.
45, Patty. You still love me?
She don't look at me.
The guy
I'm
next
fixing
to
to be
me.
43.
I'm talking about my age. Not
Okay.
you.
I'm
I don't look
59. Take that and stick it
I
in
was
your
bitten
pipe
by a
and smoke
vampire.
it.
I got you now because I said everybody was in their 40s. Patty said, I'm 30. I'm 30.
I'm 36.
I think I look pretty damn good for my age.
Hey, I'm 42 and my wife's 35? 34, fixing to be
She
35.
said 34 in the background. She said, get it right.
I know, right? I'm horrible with ages.
34 in the
Not an
background.
age you want to be terrible with. Mm-mm.
But yeah, I just wanted to mention, like, I said it in my live streams. I said it in my videos I posted. I do not care how many subscribers you have. You have 1 million. You have like 50 subscribers. If I want to, collab with you, honestly, because shit, you're not that much older than me, sweetie.
You're collabing with that person, not their subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hang out with the person. I like how they take on things.
And people who want to come at him and say, "Oh, he never helps anybody. He doesn't help the smaller channels." I had 43 subs when he collabed with me, so I call bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
they say he don't help small channels. He helped me. I went out to Florida.
Are you kidding?
Hey.
He taught me how to do
something.
He's more than generous and kind. Give me a break.
Yeah, I just want to collab with somebody who's
But
bigger
people are always gonna
because
be
or
there.
smaller because I like them.
People are gonna say things.
Now, if I start a channel, I can't talk.
You okay,
Yeah,
dude?
I'm gonna do real good on a channel. I can already see this. If I get a channel started, I know the one thing is I know that I got all y'all to help support me, and I'm not talking about y'all would subscribe, but I mean, I'm talking about the actual.
What happened?
The actual support, that y'all give. You would be right there backing me up to push me along with it and all. And that's the one thing that's great about all of y'all is that I can count on y'all to help, back me up and not let me fall down and all. And try to help me, tell me what am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? What do I need to change? But like I said, if I do it, it's going to be an all raw, no editing and all, because I want to be as natural as can be because, the stuff that, like for depression and everything, it's, you got to be straightforward and raw with it because, you got to get the point out there.
Yeah.
And everything. And if I have goosebumps in my videos, oh well, that's part of life just as much as what the other problems are. it's it's just a part of life. You have to deal with it and go on. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. How my channel's going to be.
Yes, vodka vamp.
Aw, vodka vamp. Thank you.
So
It's
I don't.
very, it's very rare that anyone
Vodka
sees my
vamp.
serious side. But last night it really brought it out in me. If you had told me a week ago, I would have jumped on a panel in tears. I would have told you were fucking nuts. But that's how I was feeling, and I was just sick of hiding it.
Well, my intent on that panel was to bring out the Dukes, and just to tell everybody to leave us alone. That was it. It backfired big time. So
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Can I just say I'd rather spend my time helping people.
Yeah.
Helping people, like Aaron when we did the live stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd rather and helping smaller channels come up. Like I love, how I'm trying to make everyone, each one get monetized. My next one's Alan and then Sam Hunley Haunting. So I mean, I'd rather do that because what does it say in the Bible? Your fruits or something? Well, what is it, babe? They'll know you by the fruit, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Help me out.
Something to do with the
They'll
fruits
know
of
you
your
by your
labor.
apple. What? You know what I'm saying?
Someone blew out his spirit box and asked my dad. He was a pastor.
I'd rather be loving and uplifting and inspiring to people, because then what do people have to say? And then when they do, everyone's like, "Really?"
It's if you have fruit and you eat it, you'll feed yourself for a day. But if you teach a man to fruit, he'll eat for a lifetime.
That is not even in the Bible.
It's not.
It's not even. There's nothing. What?
If you give a man a fish, he'll
Put
if
the dog down.
you teach him how to fish, he'll eat forever.
Teach him to fish, he'll eat for But the fruits, I get what she's saying, even though I don't know it's not coming to me.
The fruits of thy labor.
The outcome of rewards of one's work. No, that's not even it.
It's not even
Mr. Strawberries. I don't know.
The fruit of the loom.
The fruits of thy labor.
We're fruit of a loom.
Wear fruit of the loom and get people monetized, and you will have bountiful fruits of your loins and stuff.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what it's about.
Elastic and dive in fruit of the looms.
Yeah.
It's amazing though, what people will watch on there.
Right.
Help thy neighbor with fruit of a loom. Exactly.
Get him some underwear.
Buy him some money.
I prefer Hain, but okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all sit there talking about fruit of the loom and all that. All right.
Okay.
Where's this going?
He wears
I'll be
jockey.
honest with you.
He don't wear fruit of the loom. He wears jockey.
No. I do have an addiction.
Oh, okay. Full circle.
Edible underwear?
Edible
Underwear. Everywhere
This is gonna
I
get
go,
good.
I have to buy a new pack. Everywhere
wear
I go,
women's
I
underwear?
have to buy 1 or 2 packs. I have to. I cannot leave a store without buying a pack.
Of
Hold on.
underwear?
You mean when
Yes.
you go to a store, you have to buy new chonies
Yeah.
every time? Like if your wife's like,
I
"Hey, can you go
know,
get me
I
some
do.
milk?"
Yeah.
I have to buy a new pack. I have to buy a new pack of boxers every time I go. Every
Wait a minute.
time.
So if your wife's like, "Babe, can you go get some milk?" You come back with milk and undies?
Milk and onion.
No, I'm talking about like if I go to Walmart, Target, or any other, department stores like that. If I go, I have to buy at least 1 or 2 packs. I think I probably, within the past couple of weeks, I've spent at least probably over $200 in underwear.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a
That
strange.
is not okay.
Just
That's a strange.
But when
Are
his
you
mama
serious?
told him to always wear clean underwear, he took it
I have
literally.
to. I have to.
I mean, they're clean. They're clean.
Could be, wait a minute. It could be okay because are you donating the other packs or do you accumulate them all?
No, I could literally wear a pair of underwear for every day without washing. I have that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's just an underwear
Okay.
hoarder. That's different.
Well, he's saying
no.
he doesn't like to rewash them. So that's
That's-
different.
No,
I thought you
no,
meant
He
you were
doesn't
keeping
like
them in the
doing
packages.
laundry.
I can pile them up before they have to be washed because I have enough to
Kind
go
of
for
understand.
over a month. But
I
it's
thought
an
you meant
addition.
you're keeping them in the packages and like collecting them in the packages. And I was like,
Oh no,
why
I
are we
don't
not
keep them in
opening these?
package.
Why are we not opening? Yeah. What the?
Well, now that he
Okay,
opened up
you're
his
saying you
fridge,
don't want to do the laundry.
No, I don't do laundry. She does that.
now
She's
that,
gonna smack you.
I don't know what you're saying.
He's
So now
making
that
it
he
easier
opened
on
up
his wife.
I won't get smacked.
Oh, sorta. Get up here.
sort of.
Still.
So now that he opened up of his weird little addiction, right? Let me claim one of mine, okay? Okay. So when I go to an apartment store like Kmart, okay, especially Kmart, I have to buy a brand new bra, okay? And then on top of that, I take my old panties and I smell them. I just like in my armpits and just go.
New, unused.
I would hope so.
Medium rare.
Medium
Have
rare.
you been kicked out of Victoria's Secret ever?
Oh, they're soft. I like soft cloth. Like, yeah,
cloth.
I'm all about
Yeah.
soft cloth.
PLE, have you been kicked out of Victoria's Secrets ever?
What was it? Abercrombie and Finch, because he had the porno kind of.
sort of
magazine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Once.
Oh my God, Spitfire! I still have clothes from the 70s.
Right? I got a
Never
hoodie
mind the 80s.
from the 90s. I got a hoodie from the 90s. Still wear it.
Rich, I have a feeling you're a hoarder after learning about you. Like, you still have stuff from your childhood and backpacks and things?
I do.
Oh, I do too.
Right here.
Do you think you're a hoarder? Yeah, see,
No.
it's like right there. Like,
I
you even
don't
had it
have
like right here.
anything
It
saved.
has personal shit in it, like love letters from my first crush, like when like.
See,
Oh, me
like,
too.
what?
Because I like to
Yeah.
read it,
No,
look at what
Fluffy's like, no. Fluffy and I are like,
Did you
no.
say-
I was like, no, bro.
No,
Did you say
that's
crush
not.
or
And it was
crush?
like right next to you. It was so accessible. Oh, this is my first grade backpack.
Because it happens to be in the room. I found it like 2-3 weeks ago in the basement. And I brought it up,
I'm
and it just
judging.
sits here.
I'm judging.
That's
you.
all.
We're gonna have a
No,
show and
don't look
tell.
into it. It's
We're
fucking.
having a show and tell. You're gonna show it.
Oh, Patty
Show
wants to
and
see
tell.
what's inside the
backpack?
backpack.
Huh?
She wants you to open it.
Oh.
Show
Oh,
and tell.
You have love letters from your
Oh,
first
God.
crush?
oh God!
should
Those
read
love
one.
letters are probably
Oh,
so
wait.
mushy and
Here you go.
oh my God.
What?
Wait, are the
Oh my
letters
gosh.
folded up in like the little envelope, like the origami envelope shape that you like pull the little tab?
Oh my gosh! What? Yeah, we used to play those all the time in school.
Oh god, what else do I have? I have my Oakley sunglasses that I bought in Washington D.C. I should wear these.
1998.
The mid '90s actually. Yeah, this is the mid '90s style. The finest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Good.
No, I don't think it's really hoarding.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of stuff from my school, my kid years.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Because it's like
You're a free spirit. You travel lightly.
I threw all my shit away after high school. After all the schooling was
Thank
done,
you,
I threw all my-
Fluffy. High five, kind of like from down
What?
there. Like,
I
enjoyed it
I
while
threw
it
everything out.
I guess
I threw it all away. I threw it in the river down the street.
call me
from my house.
Fluff.
I guess it's almost. How do you? All right, now correct me. I might be wrong on
Oh,
this.
that'll be a video
Grinch,
tomorrow.
Grinch,
Wacky
check
Grinch,
Facebook
Wacky
Messenger.
Fluffy.
Check Facebook Messenger, Grinch.
I
Oh,
guess
okay.
it's like, hey, Wacky. I guess it's now. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. It's not like I said. It's not hoarding, but it's more like I guess it's like a really sentimental person.
That's why I have.
They carried it and they used it so long, but it's memories of all that, and you just hold on to it because it's all the memories.
Sure, I get it.
Baby, hold on.
Especially when you get to be like me, I do a lot of stuff I don't remember.
I know, man.
I've forgotten, and so but when you sit there and you can hold it, it'll help jog those memories back somehow.
Yeah.
So
I just do this thing if I haven't used it in the last 6 months, I don't need it, and I get rid of it.
now there's some things I'll get rid of, but a lot of stuff I've kept over the years since I was a kid.
Sure, sentimental value, of course.
Yeah, and a lot of things is
I
like
totally get it.
especially if it's something that people have given me and all. And I'm very closer to the stuff like my mom gave me, because I don't have her anymore. She passed away in 2009, and I think I've told you that before, Wacky, that she had ALS.
Oh, yeah. My grandmother had ALS.
Yeah, I know. When you mentioned it, that's when I said something. I said, my mom had it.
Yeah,
And I tell you,
my
I would not.
neurologist thinks I may have it also.
Not fun.
Nuh-uh. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It's horrible.
Totally agree. Grinch, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know, Grinch.
He's on several different.
Who are you talking to, man? Just kidding.
No,
talking to me.
So I'm trying to flash.
He's talking to me. I got the Texas
We're
down
on a
there.
live stream, but they're texting. Well, no.
Hey, we do that all the time.
I know we do.
Should I read some? We read them out loud.
On my stream though too. I'd be like, "Hey Grinch, check Messenger, or check Twitter DM or something."
Fine. Healy and I are going to text back and forth. There we go.
What do you mean, what the hell? I'm just talking to you.
I'm gonna go.
Wait a minute. I'm texting Kelly.
You go play it.
Oh, I ain't gonna answer Beth all of a sudden.
Can you hear everybody? Can you hear yourself?
Hey.
My phone is almost dead. It's all charging.
Blocked.
Blocked.
I'm talking to myself.
Should I play this voice note out loud, Grinch?
I don't care.
I won't.
It's nothing bad. It's literally what I just said here. So.
Better yet, I have learned how to voice to text, and it comes
I
out
don't know
so damn
why,
funny.
that just reminded me of the cord phone, the flip phone. In my grandmother's house, we used to have the rotary phone.
Oh, I had the rotary down when I was a kid.
That's all we had when I was a kid. If
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a phone.
I had a rotary dial, and my dad one day went to Pleasant Radio Shack, and they had back when they were actually worth something. You could get grab boxes, and one of the things that he got in it was a keypad, and he actually sat there and cut the rotary off, cut it out, square out, and put the keypad in there, and it turned into a keypad phone. But yeah, that's all I ever had was the ones that hung on the wall that was rotary, or the one that actually sat on the table that was rotary.
Oh, my grandmother actually had a telephone bench. That's what it was called.
Oh yeah.
And then I acquired it. And yeah, you set a telephone right on it. And
I remember those. My grandmother had one.
My family had the very first TV in my neighborhood. And
Oh,
then
that
we
sounds
had
like
the
my
very
mom.
first color TV.
Yeah, my
I'm
mom
dating myself, I know, but
I date myself sometimes.
Hey,
All
now
right,
Beth.
Sorry to interrupt, Grinch. I'm gonna hop off, bro.
Oh, all right, man.
I gotta
See
get
you,
up
Farmer.
early and bring my grandmother to get her hair cut. So
I'm going to be
it's
leaving
nice
too.
being on. It's nice being on panel again. Wacky, I'll see you
We're at 2
tomorrow
hours.
at 7 p.m. your time.
Oh yeah, 7:00. Yes, I would have been there early, man. 4. See?
And then after that, me and the Green Bastard are gonna edit. And if you want to be a part of that too, you can. And if Jen's up to that too, we'll do the editing and stuff. You can see how he edits the videos with me.
Cool. Well, yeah, we'll talk tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up now anyway because we're past the 2 hours ish.
Yeah.
So we've been going on. But yes, thank you everybody for coming in. It's been absolutely a blast. Another great Monday night. We kind of stayed on topic for a little longer than I thought we would, but it's awesome. And there she goes. Didn't even stick around to say bye.
Oh, she's gonna call you anyway, so you might as well just
take a minute. So I better go. So, all right. Love you guys. Fam love. Everyone's
Bye,
strong and positive.
Bye,
Remember,
y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me.
thanks for
One
everyone.
thing I want to do before we
Let's have
end.
it go live next. Why not?
Thanks for having me.